can't even. This is just too often. Hi, I'm DualDier. Today, we'll be discussing why you should not watch Arrow after this episode. So let's get started. So we first start the episode off with Felicity facing Damien Dark. In the previous episode, S04E23, Damien Dark shows up at the loft with Felicity, Donna, and Curtis, and he is going to kill them, or threaten to kill them, and to get them to do what he wants. So what he does is he almost kills Donna, and my God, I don't know why he didn't go through with it. Basically, he almost kills Donna, but of course, Oliver shows up right near the end to save the day, distracts Damien Dark, and basically shoots an arrow at what? Shoots an arrow at Damien Dark. Are you freaking kidding me right now? This is the same move Oliver's done since the beginning of the freaking season, and it's never worked. So why now in the freaking finale would this work? Why would this work? Can someone explain to me why would this didn't work in the beginning, and Oliver's trying it now? Why would that work? Oh wait, because it wouldn't. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at all. Yet Oliver tries it. Anyway, Oliver tries it. It doesn't work, and he goes toe to toe with Damien Dark, and of course he loses. And then Thea shows up with Damien Dark's daughter and threatens to kill her and says, "Hey, look, buddy, if you don't do this, I will kill your daughter, so let my friends go." So, of course, Dark decides he wants his daughter to live, and Thea decides that she's a crazy maniac who's a killer, who's willing to kill a little girl, which is also concerning, but that's another discussion. Anyway, so after that, they go to the Felicity Lair, because that's what I'm going to call it now. They go to the Felicity Lair and decide to come up with a plan, and Lila decides that she is going to send her team of assassins, or whatever the hell you want to call them, to Dark's lair. So they do that, and then Dark, of course, Dark mind controls them, sends them back to Team Felicity, and they show up. So what do these guys do when they show up? They do absolutely nothing. They can't shoot a broadside of a barn. They can't kill Felicity. They can't kill Donna. They can't kill any of the characters that I want to see dead. Now, let me just pause for a second and just say one thing. If I'm rooting for the bad guy to win, that is not a good sign. And these are supposed to be characters that you want to root for. These are characters that are good. They're supposed to be good, but they're not. I wanted Donna to die so bad. She was such a selfish bitch in the previous episode. I can't even talk about it. Anyway, moving on. So of course they show up and they do nothing except destroy the lair. And Diggle has a moment where he can't kill one of them because Vandy. He can't kill one of them because of Vandy. And Lila picks up on this, and then later they have a discussion. Basically, Diggle tells Lila, "Hey, I killed my brother in cold blood," and Lila's basically like, "Yeah, that's cool." Like, what? What? Like in the episode where he kills Andy, Lila tells him right before he does it, "If you do this, you are not the man I married." And then Diggle finally, that's the reason why Diggle's been struggling telling her in the first place, and now he finally musters the strength to tell her, and she's just like, "Yeah, you did what you had to do." Like, what the hell? Seriously? Whatever. So, moving on. So, at this point in time, Damien Dark has the flash drive for the Rubicon for the 1,500 missiles that are going to go down on Star City or whatever. So their plan is to go and try and stop him. That doesn't really work out. So Oliver decides that he's going to go to the city and give people hope. But what inspires this is that Curtis tells Oliver that the Green Arrow once inspired him before he moved out of the city. And I can agree with Curtis. The Green Arrow is inspiring. He inspired me in Season 1. He inspired me in Season 2. He had me on the ropes in Season 3 and just completely lost me in Season 4. I'm not inspired at all. Anyway, Oliver decides he's going to go to the city, sit on top of a cab, and tell everyone, "Hey, it's going to be alright. As long as we stick together, things will be fine. We're all going to be fine. It's going to be great." Of course, the people are like, yeah, I can dig it. Yeah, Alright, if we just believe in each other and stick together and not kill each other, things will be fine. Of course, a nuke is coming down on the freaking Star City. What, is Oliver just going to stand there and give a speech? Yeah, that's going to stop the nuke. Meanwhile, back at Team Felicity, Felicity and Curtis decide that they can hack into the nuke, and that's exactly what they do. They hack to the nuke and they divert it from the city and it blows up in space. Like, I don't think that's even possible. And if it is, well then what the fuck? That's fucking awesome. But anyway, Felicity saves the day, and then after that, Oliver decides it's time to take down Dark because I'm a man and I can shoot arrows and I'm gonna take Dark down. Anyway, so before all that happens though, Felicity decides that she's gonna go try and take on her crazy dumb ex-boyfriend, and basically tells her that I cannot stop Rubicon because if I do then I will die, even though there's a gunshot wound in his chest and it looks like he's bleeding out and he'll probably be dead within a few hours. So don't know why he just stops what he's doing or just goes really slow until he bleeds out and dies. Anyway, Felicity shows up and basically says, hey man, don't do this, you're a good person, remember what we did 7 years ago, we wanted to save the world. Of course he stops, and then Damien Dark senses that he stops and kills him. Felicity once again saves the day with her mega awesome hacking skills and stops Rubicon. So that's twice she saved the day, and Oliver is now going to go fight Damien Dark, or they're probably doing this at the same time, but for the sake of this video I'm explaining it separately. So Oliver goes and fights Damien Dark, and basically the fight is pretty lackluster. He shows up and he has inspired the people now, and now they just believe in the Green Arrow, and this somehow magically shows that Oliver is basically a human spirit bomb and has the power to deflect Damien Dark's magic. Like, was that supposed to be amazing? Was that supposed to be, oh my god, a shocker? Was that supposed to be good? Because it wasn't. And we've already seen it happen before, and it was good in that moment, but now it's just not. There's no surprise twist to it. There was nothing good about it. So anyway, that happens. So then after that, Damien Dark says, well, I don't need magic to defeat you. I was from the League of Assassins. So what they start doing, the League of Assassins would do, they start a punch-out match. Not even kidding. One punch dodge, hit, punch dodge, hit, punch dodge, hit, punch dodge. That's the match. And then eventually Oliver gets shot with one of his own arrows, whoop-de-doo, gets back up because Diggle helps him up, runs over, shoves an arrow inside of Damien Dark's heart, and Damien Dark is dead. Meanwhile, his daughter is left in that lair alone. No one goes and rescues her. Team Arrow just leaves her there. We never see her again. Yeah, that's awesome. Fantastic. So, Damien Dark's dead. They go back to Felicity Lair and decide, hey, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. So Diggle decides he doesn't want to do this anymore. Lance decides he doesn't want to do this anymore. Takes Donna with him. Thank fucking God. Thea decides she doesn't want to do this anymore because she's a serial killer, possibly, and most likely is pretty fucked up. So she decides she doesn't want to do this anymore. And then Felicity, of course, the one fucking person we don't want to stay, fucking stays. It's... Ugh. Anyway, moving on. After that, Oliver recently gets a call from some important guy and says, hey, I want an interview with you. And of course, this is setting up the plot for where Oliver becomes the mayor of Star City. So Oliver goes into this interview, and I'm assuming it's going to go well because they like the speech so much that Oliver must be mayor material because he gave such a crazy good speech and inspired all those people. And anyway, so that sets up that plot for season 5. And then he has a moment to the grave, and he's by himself. He's alone. And then, oh wait, Felicity shows up. Yeah, she fucking shows up. Oliver can't even have a moment to himself to talk to Laurel by himself. After that, he goes back to the lair and goes, yeah, I'm alone now. I'm gonna be alone for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna stare at my mannequins real quick here. And then what the hell? Felicity shows up. What the hell? And of course, Oliver returns her and says, hey, I didn't expect you to be here. And Felicity says something along the lines of, what, you think I would leave? Not a chance. And then the camera pans out to their backs, and the silly, awesome Arrow music is playing, and then cut to black. with the Arrow logo. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is the finale of Season 4. That is it. That is all. No cliffhanger, no nothing. No Flashpoint Paradox, no Justice Society of America, no nothing. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. Now that I've explained the regular timeline, I'm going to now explain the flashbacks. And you know what? The flashbacks actually weren't that bad. They were actually more entertaining than the regular storyline, which I'm surprised to say because last year I didn't give a shit about them. They were just not good at all. And this year they were Sometimes they caught my attention, other times I didn't care. But I knew enough that I knew what was going on. And I did like that Oliver finally got his box of things, and they did show the notebook, which I thought that the Arrow Riders would completely ignore, but they didn't. So, and Oliver is now realizing that he has to kill people. So they're going to be setting up the flashbacks for Season 5, which is kind of cool because now we get to see how Oliver became the badass that he is. And that's basically it. It's basically the season. Season finale of Arrow. That's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. So why should you not watch the show anymore? Okay, here we go. 1. Forced plot lines and bigger plot holes than the big hole at Monument Point. Holy shit. 2. A more forced relationship than Jess and Nick on New Girl. Oh my god. They needed to stop shipping Olicity and just move on with the fucking show. Like, at one point I was voting for Oliver and Felicity to get together. They set it up really well in Season 2. And then season rolled around and it was just like, Felicity's just a selfish bitch. And then made it even worse in Season 4 when she lost her legs and because Oliver made up some big ass lie about why he did not tell her about his son. Like, are you serious? People allowed to have secrets, woman. Just because he didn't tell you about it doesn't make you special. So what happens is that scene where she freaking gets her legs back and walks away. Wow. Yeah, so no, I'm done with Felicity, done with Olicity, done with Donna, I'm done with that crap. And then number 3, no cliffhanger. Nothing really good to set up Season 5. Nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, and then reason number 4 why you should not watch Arrow after this is because CW doesn't give a fuck about Arrow. If they did, then the Flashpoint would have affected Arrow, and Robert Quinn would be the Green Arrow right now. They didn't even acknowledge what happened in the Flash at all. That means that either the Arrow and Flash want to keep the storyline separate, which is probably true. And another note is that Flash doesn't want Arrow tainting their shit. So they stayed away from it with a 10-foot pole. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should not watch Arrow anymore after this season. I mean, I'm done. I've checked out. I should have checked out at S04E23 where Oliver basically gets killed by Ra's al Ghul and then comes back to life magically. Like, no. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. I don't have anything else. As for Season 5, I will not be tuning in. I'm officially done with the show until they get a new showrunner and new writers or do something to fix the show. And maybe Flashpoint Paradox will fix this. Maybe the Flash will fix Arrow. How amazing would that be? If for the Flash would fix Arrow, that would be cool. So anyway, if you want to see me do more videos discussing Arrow and Flash, Legends, Supergirl, give me a like and leave a comment in the comment section. I actually want to see what you guys think of the Arrow finale. So go ahead and post a comment in the comment section, and I will see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.